It was 2019, and I had been consuming so much content on YouTube. If it wasn't sewing, it was natural hair or learning how to relocate and come and practice as a doctor in the UK or in the US. I was consuming so much content and I was enjoying it, and I thought for a second, I guess I could do this. After all, I'd been making so many videos on my webcam in my laptop that had never gotten to the internet. So I figured, how hard could it be? It was quite difficult. I got hit with the reality in the difficulty in creating content so hard. I quit YouTube severally in 2020 and 2021 and kept coming back. The main problem is, what am I going to say? Like, what am I going to do that people haven't heard already? It turns out that all I need to do is still like an artist and show my work. If you're thinking about what to create or what to say or how to create anything at all, in this video, I'm going to explain to you Austin Kleon's blueprints to creating anything. So in the first book, he basically says what the book is, still like an artist. In this book, he basically describes that if you see different little things that you like, different things together that you like, put them all together, put your own person into it, and voila, you've already started to create. He says, do not wait until you found your voice before you begin to sing. Write the book that you want to read. Like, just put yourself into it and take some of the things you want and put your own person into it, and before you know it, you've started to create something new. He said that if you steal from one person, that's plagiarism, but if you take from different sources, that's research. I thought that was brilliant because there's nothing new under the sun. The second book, I believe, is a work of art. Show your work. I believe that if you're trying to put yourself out there, if you're trying to get to create more or show your work, I think you should get this book. Now, it'll feel like little things that you already know, but it's really nice to have all of them in one handy space, and it's a very easy to read book. I just ordered them on Amazon. You can have them ordered and delivered too, and I think it's a book that one should read frequently to remind yourself of these things, because the things inside this book is absolutely a gem. So he starts with the same old, you don't have to be a genius. Just find a group of people, a community of people who are interested in some of the things that you're interested, and be a functional part of that community. He calls it seniors. Same old you. Don't be afraid to be a beginner, be an amateur, and don't be embarrassed, and just put yourself out there more. That's the first thing. And then the very important bit, he talks about consistency, the power of sharing something small every day, how that can accumulate over a month and that can accumulate over a year. So now he talks about stock and flow. Stock and flow is actually an economic model which was now later used in design. So flow is basically the little things that you put out there, just to remind people that you still exist. The tweets, the posts, just the little ones. And while stock is the durable stuff, it's the stuff that is found when you're searched on via the search button. That's what the stock is. So stock is the much more long-term durable stuff, while feed is the thing that you keep putting yourself out there. So basically, he was just explaining that you need to put yourself out there every day, little by little, small by small, and then before you know it, you have a lot. Then a personal favorite of mine he talks about in this book is storytelling, the power of a good story. He says that your work alone doesn't speak for itself, and the story around the work explains the work better. Good storytelling can entirely change how people view your work, because humans connect to good stories. He says everybody loves a good story, but good storytelling doesn't come easy to everybody. It's a skill that takes a lifetime to master. So study the great ones and then go find some of your own. Your stories will get better the more you tell them. Then finally, another favorite of mine is talking about the importance of how to learn how to take a punch. He spoke about a designer in the book who says that one major thing he learned in art school was how they were able to take criticisms amongst each other. Like, they were all very serious critics of their work. According to him, their aim was to see if they could get any of them to drop out of school. What? That's intense. So he basically just gives some tips on how to learn how to take a punch, take a deep breath, relax, balance, protect your vulnerable areas, and then keep rolling your stuff out. Like, let people know that I'm in this for the long haul. I'm not going anywhere. Like, So like, give me your best point, keep shooting, but I'll still be here. So I think these books are gems, really, if you want to learn how to create and put your stuff out there. Yes, I think it's very important books to get and keep reading and just rereading. Thank you for sticking with me to this point in this video. Like, share, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, bye.